Was I worried we weren't going to get them all done?
It's been pretty hectic.
Things got a little crazy.
All day long, we're stepping on each other.
Did you guys ever think that you weren't going to get them done?
Here and there.
It was tight. We were buffing and polishing while we had drivers waiting to pick up boats.
So we are here, the Algonac boat ramp. It is Thursday, April 20-something, 26th, 27th, whatever. It's about 55 degrees out. It's nice on land, but the water is going to be a bit chilly, so brought some extra gear, some gloves. Jason Bovin is one of our new owners, and he's going to be showing up here in about 20 minutes to see his boat. What's up? Yeah, you were right up the road.
And it's 60 degrees. How are you, man?
Good, man. How are you?
See you. How are you?
How's it going? Good.
Brad's doing a little video today. How are you? August? Ryan?
You're famous, Ryan.
I don't know about that. So you remember Jeremy and Aaron, right?
Yes, sir. What's up, man? How are you? Aaron, how are you?
Man, I can hardly tell you're excited. I think the truck was still rolling when you
I left
pulled
the
up.
keys in it.
It was the beginning of April, and we got a call from our dealer, Travis from Performance East, and he kind of just let us know that he had talked to somebody who had a deposit on a blackfin, but had stumbled across Sunsation on Instagram and became really interested in Sunsation. Had never heard of the brand, had never seen the boats.
And it's not the first time we've heard that.
No, and it's pretty common. So Jason reached out to Travis, got some basic information about Sunsation, who we are, what we do, the type of boats we build, and he decided within 2 days to pick up the phone. He called me. We had a really good conversation, and then within just a couple days, he booked a flight and he showed up here at the factory.
Yeah, you told me on Friday to not let the boat leave because there's a customer coming on Monday, and I was like, the boat is going to paint. It already has rendering and everything. What are we
The
stopping
boat
for?
had started in production. It was literally leaving for paint on Friday, and he called us on a Thursday, and we halted everything knowing he was coming in and he wanted to see the boat. So he showed up here the following Monday. He brought his dad with him, and we gave him the full tour, the nickel tour, as Joe would call it. He was really interested in learning about Sunsation, seeing our boats and meeting everyone in the factory. And little did we know that he was actually going to base whether or not he bought this boat on how that tour went that day. We showed him around, we showed him the boat that would be his if he chose that he wanted to actually move forward with a build. And about halfway through that day after we got lunch, he pretty much pulled me aside and said, yeah, let's do this. I want to leave a deposit, but I want to customize some things. For us, all orders have to be locked in before the build starts usually. That's the easiest way to guarantee we stay on time with everything. So this was throwing a little bit of a wrench into it for some of our purchasing team. And if you're gonna spend that much money on a boat, it's reasonable to think you want to make it your own. You know, that style, black, gray, purple.
Yeah, I mean, I think it gives like a midnight feel to it, you know? I kind of, the blues and the whites are nice, and the green is nice, and the reds I kind of like. But this to me is something different that
You don't see this every day.
no,
Definitely some more.
If you like the design but you want to tweak the colors, that's the best thing we can give Mitch as a starting point.
Okay.
So we can figure out what that is. You've seen all the boats on Instagram. You have the ones you like. So we sat down with him. We kind of walked through that process, me, Jeff, and Jeremy. And we basically just helped him customize his boat. He definitely used X-Boat as inspiration, which was cool because it's really only the second or third black and purple boat we've ever done with the center console lineup.
When he first got here, he showed me, he's like, yeah, this is the boat that I really, really liked and what I wanted to start with. And he showed me, shout out Zach Harris, his boat. And I showed him, I was like, well, that's interesting because that's one of my favorite boats, and showed him that it's my background on my computer, it's on 2 pictures behind me, it's my mouse pad.
Before he left that day, his whole order was locked in and confirmed. So again, to go from a boat being in production to throw a wrench into the process and be able to that quickly get the customer up here, give him the tour, introduce him to the team, show him the product, and finalize his order all in 2 working days, pretty unheard of.
It's a pretty quick change of gears, but I mean, guys rocked it out.
He left a deposit with us, and then, you know, it was really 4 to 5 weeks later, he came back to see the finished product. And that was fun because the guys had worked overtime. They busted their ass to make sure that the boat was done for when he showed up.
And they're working late that Thursday night to be done on Friday for him, just so that he could get the full experience of his boat on Friday.
Yeah, it is. Wow. Man, I felt bad when you sent me that video. Like, we're making him stay late.
Dude,
I didn't make him
we
do
still have
anything.
final detail, but it's pretty
Yeah.
good.
I told them, I said, if you guys can get it done without rushing, and they said, we'll get it done. And I came in an hour after we closed, and they were still getting after it. So.
Wow.
What a ride. Nice job. Solid. Hold on. Really solid, dude.
I'm excited naturally because he's excited. Like I've seen this boat every day for the last month and a half, and I just got way more excited about it right when he showed up.
I know, he was just giddy.
Yeah, giddy, all giddy.
Little plug for Mercury, even though it's a 300.
When we were done with Jason's boat, we were projected to get 5 boats done before Memorial Day. The guys didn't hesitate; they jumped right in and stayed as long as they needed to. It was tight. We were buffing and polishing while we had drivers waiting to pick up boats. We generally have an order that we go in, and this was just get it done. So we had all hands on deck. We had 6 guys on one boat at one time.
Oh, it was crazy. We were dancing around each other, and just like I say, we came together as a team, and we definitely. We're good at doing that.
All day long we're stepping on each other, yeah, but we all work together to get it done.
I was here with those guys till 8:30 some nights, working on them. It's good to know that they got my back because I always have theirs, so that's always nice. Was I worried we weren't going to get them all done?
It's been pretty hectic trying to get it all done. Got a tight schedule for it all.
Things got a little crazy. We basically all came together as a team, and we worked very hard and got everything out the door. And I'm sure we got some happy customers because of it.
We all work really hard to make sure the boats look really good, and when they leave on time, it's a really, really good feeling.
And then the customers are obviously our number one, what we worry about the most. And to see how happy they are, is awesome.
It's gonna be chilly out there, so we'll try to. Oh, it might be.
He's got to wait for it to stop. Dude, it's sweet.
Hopefully, it's exactly what you ordered.
Yeah. Well, from a distance, yeah.
Damn, that thing looks nice, man. I haven't seen it
It's
in the sun
freaking
since
sweet.
it got back from paint, so.
What's up, my man?
What's going on, buddy?
How's life treating you?
Man. Oh, fucking excellent.
To see his face when he pulled up to the dock the first day, priceless. He was excited. Excited to see his boat. It's probably one of the nicest boats we built, in my opinion. Everybody that's seen that boat loved it.
There's always a good sense of accomplishment to see these things come together, get them out the door, and obviously see the reactions from the customers. I mean, that's the best part is just seeing their face when they see the boat the first time.
When somebody shows me how much they appreciate the boat, it really makes me feel good about me and my team, the whole Sunsation crew.
It's always a good effort, good team effort to get these things done, and definitely love what we do. So.
To reels boats, the one was done pretty quickly. We just had to wait for the sea deck, and as soon as that showed up, we uncovered it, sea decked it, got it out the door, got it to an event, and hit a deadline for him. And then the following boat, wasn't sure if it was going to make it for Memorial Day weekend, but it really came together at the end. We took them both out on the water. We met up out there to actually deliver the boat to them, and that was a really cool experience.
We got this boat for the weekend. We have our other 32 with twin 300Rs. This is our newest one with twin 450Rs. So being able to run these boats together for the holiday weekend is something we were really looking forward to. It's awesome to have a couple different packages that vary pretty extremely in price and give people an option, and both of them are great boats. It's just a matter of whether you want to do 70 miles an hour or 80 plus, and 80 plus sounds like more fun to me. Shout out to the whole factory here, all these guys that busted their ass to put this thing together and get it available for us this weekend. It's really nice when the factory works hand in hand with the dealer, makes everybody's life easy, and we try and do the same for them. But yeah, huge thank you to all you guys at the factory making this happen, and we love your boats. We're excited to be selling them again, and it's just a great partnership.
I mean, when we go to these events and we see all these boats, and then just to see the daily lives of people, how they enjoy the boats differently. Some are in the party cove, some are by themselves. So that just goes to show the versatility of the boats. You know, the center console, I mean, how can you beat it? But all our sport boat guys out in the bay with us this weekend, there was quite a few. It's good to see the old boats, the new boats, and to see that they're around and the camaraderie and just the Sunsation way, you know.